So I know I just recently did a video. I was pretty much upset with the Outlaw dips and did a comparison with the other Black Buffalo alternative, which is better itself in my opinion. But I got to thinking and found out a really good idea of trying a trick out. What I'm doing is taking straight stokers, is what I normally dip, and mixing in just a little bit of these flavors because they're so overpowering with their flavor, and I'm mixing them in, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Alright you guys, so I've made the watermelon already, the sweet tea, the bourbon. All of them are awesome, you guys. Whenever you mix them in together, you get just a very subtle enough flavor that it makes the whole experience really well, but you don't want to put too much. So I have an empty can here, and what I do is, this is a fresh can, always nice having a fresh can and date, but I'll take a little bit of this. I'll take a nice pinch of normal Stoker straight, something like that right there. Plop it in there, maybe just another little pinch, so it'll kind of look like that so far. Okay, let's go ahead and close that up for now. I'm gonna do the bourbon because right now that's actually my favorite. Actually, what I'm gonna do is mix a little bit of bourbon in with the sweet tea, southern sweet tea. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So, what you're going to do is take just a little bit of a pinch. You don't need a whole lot of this stuff because it's so overpowering. Just a little bit. I want to kind of get like a bourbonish sweet tea. Try it out. Take the bourbon now, which I'll probably get just a little bit more of that because I want that to stand out a little bit more. Okay, and I'm telling you guys, this is awesome, and I would literally, I know my review before, you can go watch it. I would personally buy these products just to do this, and it's totally worth it. But what I do is I chop it up a little bit because the fat cut is just too much. You want to try to keep it consistent with the stokers. And I just kind of go back and forth. And I'll do it again. I'm telling you guys, you got to try it. I would try it with any type of straight you prefer. I wouldn't try it with probably anything else because you don't want to do this with no wintergreen or anything like that because it will probably taste a little weird. Go ahead and mix it in with the normal straight. I'm definitely probably gonna have to add some more straight in there just because I don't want it to be overpowering. Still want to get that tobacco flavor. And how I go about it to make sure that I have enough tobacco in there is to make sure I can still smell a little bit of the tobacco. That's actually not too bad. I can probably put just a little bit more of the Stokers straight in there. Maybe like another little pinch like that. And I think that's going to be golden. All right. Look at that, consistent. Smells great. All right, so there it is, you guys. I'm telling you, if you're not a big fan of it, these flavors are super strong for me and kind of too artificially. I've already did a normal bourbon, the sweet tea, the watermelon, and it's awesome. And plus you get that with the normal new Outlaw dip. You don't get that spit like you would normally get from normal tobacco, but you get a consistent spit with this, and it's awesome. And I highly recommend it. Try it if you're not a big fan of it. If you like his stuff the way it is, I mean, obviously just you don't have to do anything, but if you're a dipper like me and you still like your tobacco, you got to try it. It's awesome. All right, so if you're definitely not a big fan of the new Outlaw dip by itself, grab a straight cut. It can be, I prefer stokers because I already dip stokers, and it's already got a juicy flavor, and you can always, every time you get a pinch, you have pretty much juice on it. Try it out, you guys, because it's definitely worth buying. I would actually really buy some of these dips just to be able to blend it, because sometimes dipping your normal everyday dip, it can get a little old, but I would definitely buy one of these just to be able to mix it in. And I actually did the yellow and the Lucky Lipper together with the stokers, and it came out really good. And yeah, so I know my last video was very crucial. Don't like it by itself and never dip it by itself, but even the nicotine buzz that you get from these together, they go really well together, and it's good, and you get a consistent spit with it. And yeah, so if you're kind of stuck with all these flavors like I am, you gotta give it a go, you guys. But you guys take care.